And good morning and welcome to sunny Auburndale, Florida. Lake Myrtle Sports Complex, field number 5. Salve Regina is back here. Home team for 2 games today. First, they'll start at 10 a.m. with the University of Southern Maine, the Huskies. 2-5 coming into today's contest with the Seahawks. Seahawks are 4-4 after a 12-2 win over Springfield College yesterday afternoon on the same field. Hello and welcome again, everybody. I'm Ed Habitshaw, joined alongside by Niall Silberman. Welcome, Niall.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome. We're watching today Don Perachi back on the mound for the Seahawks. He has seen 2 appearances so far this year. 13 innings for him. Has a 0.0 ERA. Through those 13 innings, he has 29 strikeouts to go along with 2 hits given up, both infield singles. Only 4 walks for him, a 29-4 strikeout to walk ratio. First pitch on the way from him here. Tom Vazoski up for the Southern Maine hitters. And strike 1 is in there. Good start to the game here for Dominic Perachi. Southern Maine, 2-5 so far in the season. They have gone through a gauntlet. As a good slider down and in there. They have gone through the gauntlet. Played the 4-seeded John Hopkins twice. Fastball up and away there. All of their losses come against nationally ranked teams. Dom now sits in a 2-1 count. Good swing and miss pitch there. Vazoski unable to catch up to the fastball. Down a 2-2 count. And a strike 3 count, fastball inside half. And that'll do it for Vazoski. 1 up, 1 down via the strikeout. Perachi had been away with his fastballs all game. Finally comes back inside, and that freezes Vazoski. He goes down on strikes. That brings up to the plate the power hitter, Cam Seymour. Was an impressive hitter last year as the slider gets a silly swing and miss from Seymour. Fooled him. One of the things about Perachi is he will mix it early and often. Starts off with a slider here. Can go with the curveball, change-up, fastball. And the curveball. Down a 0-1 count. Curveball misses up. Cam Seymour had 13 home runs last year for Southern Maine. Leading the way for Division III. This one hit hard out to center field. Brandon Grover tracing back, and he's there to make the catch. Great play out in center field. Brandon Grover, he traces it all the way. 2 up, 2 down.
Perachi had to start against the Huskies the last time these 2 teams met, and that was in the NCAA Regionals at Hartford.
Umpire goes out to talk to Perachi. Three-hitter now, Jonathan Wilson. He's had a good start to the year, hitting .296. 367 on base. No home runs, no triples. Good spot, misses. Good fastball there from Perachi. Called strike. Count evens up 1-1. Good pitch there. Appeared to be a slider. Fouled off. Counts now 1-2. Good spot for Perachi. Once again, can use all the arsenal. Let's see which one he goes with here. And it's the fastball, got him. Swinging strike 3, and that'll do it. 1-2, 3-2 strikeouts. Good start to the game for Dominic Perachi. Bottom 1 on the way. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the order coming up for the Seahawks. did hear that. I was wondering what that was. Welcome back, bottom one. Good 1-2-3 inning for Perachi there. 2 strikeouts. Face the meat of the order for Southern Maine hitters. Their 3 best statistical hitters were the 1-2-3 hitters. Up now for the Seahawks, Brandon Grover. And he sees a fastball away. Slow start to the season for Brandon Grover. Picked it up as of late. Reached base 7 times in his last 3 games. And that one hit hard out to right field. Right fielder has a play on it, makes the easy catch, and that'll do it. 1 out now for the Seahawks after that 1-0 fly out to right field. Head coach Eric Sorella happy with it. Anytime you're getting barrels early in the game, you can be happy with that regardless of the result. Expect the eventual outcomes to go in your favor. Michael Breen out of the plate for the Seahawks. Grover had been one of the hottest hitters of late. Michael Breen is the hottest hitter of the season. Still hitting over the 400 mark, on base over 550. On base machine. And he now sits in a 2-0 count. Joshua Joy takes his set, and that one is way outside. 3-0 moves the count. And the 3-0 pitch outside. 4-pitch walk for the on-base machine, Michael Breen. And that'll bring Tyler Canoe to the plate. He's looking to continue a rare trend. He has back-to-back games with a home run in the first inning. 1 to right, 1 to left. We'll see what he's able to do here. Ended up having a great day yesterday. 5 RBIs for him. Home run, double, single, a triple shy of the cycle. He now sits with a runner on first. Check back to first, not in time. There has been a changed approach for the Seahawks in practice. Focus been the priority for them, as it always is, but a considerable amount of effort put to simply focusing on swinging at the pitches you want to swing at and not the ones you don't. Early and often with the fastballs has been the go-to for the Seahawks here in the last few games, and the results have come. 26 runs in the last 2 games. Time called. If Canute's looking to hit a fastball, he's going to have to get his front foot down early. Sees a slider there, stays off it. Starting pitcher Joshua Joy, hard-throwing right-hander. Has a 7.2 ERA so far in the season to go along with a 1.8 whip. He has limited walks, just giving up a decent amount of, check back to first, not in time, a decent amount of hits. 13 hits in the 7 2/3, only 3 walks to go along with 10 strikeouts. 4 walks now after that walk by Breen. Long look. Breen is a definite threat to steal, has 8 so far this season. Ball hit hard to third base, corralled, thrown to second, throw over to first, and that is in time, and that will do it for the Seahawks here in the bottom of the first. 1-2-3 after that double play. A walk, nobody left on base, and we are scoreless heading top 2. Welcome back. We're top 2. First pitch ball there from Perachi. Slider down. 4-hitter today. Third baseman Moores was the start of the double play to end the first. Moores now sees a fastball in there for strike 1. Count evens up 1-1. Moores a good start to the season, hitting .240. Does have a home run, 2 RBIs for him. On base at .321. And that one hit hard to shortstop. Breen is there, makes the play. Throws over to first, is in time, and that'll do it for Zach Moores. He grounds out to shortstop. Hot hitter and great defender. Michael Breen over at short makes the play.
Went nicely to his backhand. Got himself set. Strong throw to Tyler Canute.
And he's just continuing his impressive defensive start to the season. Arlo Pike now steps into the box. And a first pitch strike to him. Fastball outside. And a good swing and miss there. Now the count moves 1-0-2. Don Perachi takes advantage when he's in situations like this. We'll see what he goes to. Has the slider, curveball, and changeup. Obviously, all to go along with the fastball. The 0-2 pitch is in there, and that'll do it for Pike. He can have a seat now. 2 outs in the inning. 3-pitch strikeout, Dom Perachi. That brings to the plate right fielder Brogan Sear Belanger. And he fouls the first pitch off. Quick work so far for Perachi. Only thrown 19 pitches, 14 for strike, 5 balls. 0-1 count now. And another foul, and Perachi again sitting 0-2. And once again, Ed, he has the whole arsenal to work with. We'll see which one he goes with. One with the fastball for the last strikeout. Could go any way. Facing a righty. His curveball away to right-handed hitters has been good so far this year, but he goes with a fastball, strike 3, got him. 1-2-3. Southern Maine goes down in order. 2 strikeouts for Perachi to go along with a great play by Michael Breen. Now scoreless through 1.5, bottom 2 on the way. Welcome back. We are bottom 2. Dylan Ketch steps up to the plate here for the Seahawks. He had multiple base hits yesterday. The hot-hitting Seahawks. Good to see that offense catch fire. The pitching staff had been all that you could ask for. And now, with the offense stepping into it, it could be a great situation for the Seahawks as a team to really catch hold. They are 4-4 on the season. And this is a team that came into the season expecting great success. Seems like they found their formula. Catch now in a 2-0 count. Catch, the senior captain, accounting master student, and also a master at getting into hitters counts. Consistently does it. Count moves a bit more favorable for the pitcher. 2-1. We haven't had the chance to see too much off-speed stuff yet from Joshua Joy. I'm sure it's in the arsenal. Great pitching staff over from Southern Maine. A fastball again, chopped into the front of the mound. Nice play over by second base. He corrals it, throws to first, and that is in time to retire Catch. Thought there was a chance. Had to be a good play over at second base, and it was.
LeBlanc to Pike on that play. To the right side. 4-3 in the scorebook.
When you have a chop like that at the plate, a Baltimore chop, it can always be a tough play. It's a short hop, especially in the grass. Could go any way. He stays low on it. Gets the out. Sean O'Malley up to the plate now. O'Malley was the final hit of the electric 5th inning yesterday for the Seahawks when they had 7 straight hits, 4 of them for extra bases. Count evens up 1-1. Now another pitch down and in. Joy has been good. And the count now moves 3 when he has been good. But a lot of balls from him. From the 17 pitches, 11 of them have been balls. Not a good trend to see early in the game. Now sitting in a 3-1 count. And that pitch is outside. Sean O'Malley takes his base. Patient hitter Sean O'Malley reaches base. And that brings Tyler Petrosino up to the plate for the Seahawks. He has been a strikeout victim multiple times over the last few days, mostly because his swing is a fierce. And the Southern Maine coach gets a warning. A fierce swing from Tyler Petrosino. If he does catch a ball, he can really do damage from the left side. Outfielder, slim frame, good runner. Part of that sophomore class of Salve Regina Seahawks that'll play a good amount. Petro, close friends with Brandon Grover, the center fielder, shortstop Michael Breen, as well as a slew of other players from the sophomore class. He now awaits his first pitch. And the first pitch to him way upstairs. I can't tell you all that much about baseball, but I can tell you this. For your first 19 pitches, you don't want to only see 6 strikes out there. He hasn't allowed a run yet through 1 1/3, only the runner on first. But certainly not a trend he'd like to continue. Petrosino squares to bunt. It's a great bunt, and he is going to be there without a throw, although the ball does get released accidentally. Makes no difference. Phenomenal piece of bunting there by Petrosino. Read the third baseman back. That is a plate call. Not one that will be called by the coaching staff over at third base. Just a general understanding that if there's a good runner and somebody who feels comfortable with their ability to lay down a bunt and they see the third baseman back, they will lay it down. Now runners on first and second. Just the 1 out. One of the best hitters for the Seahawks steps up to the plate. That is Matt D'Amato. Captain. First pitch, D'Amato swung on, fouled back. Pitch well off the plate away. Count evens up 1-1. Matt D'Amato with an on-base percentage of .444 so far this season. Say now on the 1-1 count. And if you're wondering, a .444 on base, yes, that is very good.
He's working the DH role today.
D'Amato sits in a 2-1 count, sees a fastball upstairs. Giving D'Amato a break from the field should be nice for him. Played every game out in left and right field.
Seahawks playing 2 9s today. Huskies here, and then the Lions of the College of New Jersey later.
Good swing there, fouled off. Counts even, 2-2. Big spot for D'Amato. He chokes up on the bat. A bit of a hole in the 5-6 hole. Left side, we'll see if he goes there. He does go there, base hit left side. Sean O'Malley most likely is going to get the hold. He does. Single, great piece of hitting Matt D'Amato. He'll choke up on that bat and take what the pitcher gives him. And this time, the pitcher gives him a single. Great piece of hitting Matt D'Amato. He's on base to start his day. And he'll be a big part of the eventual success of the Seahawks here. Now up for the Seahawks, another captain. This is Dusty Cicada. And he comes into a huge spot. Early in the game, ace on the mound. Love to see a few runs up on that board. Currently only zeros. They could go with a suicide play to get that first run. With Perachi on the mound, getting a run on the board is a big deal. We'll see how they play it. His hands stay back, and he sees a strike. Curveball up, counts 0-1. Good speed on the bases. Petrosino most likely will or could score on a single, and anything into the gap, D'Amato will certainly have a chance to score all the way from first. Cicada swings over a slider. Count is now 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on, hit into left field. Sean O'Malley will have at least a shot. Ball is caught by the left fielder. He runs in, and he will score standing up. Petrosino advances to third, and D'Amato to second. Good piece of hitting by the captain. Dustin Cicada gets the job done. Now there are 2 outs, and the Seahawks have a lead.
And all runners advanced. Tagging up. That was a good piece of work by Dustin on the 0-2 pitch.
The job there in that spot is to score a run. The only thing you can't have happen is a ground into a double play, play out at the plate, or a strikeout, and he avoids all 3 of those situations with the sac fly. In baseball lingo, that is called getting the job done.
2 down for Jared Beniers.
He squares to bunt, fouls it off. Counts even 1-1. Runners on second and third. D'Amato on third. On second, excuse me. A considerable threat to score from second base on a single. 1-1 pitch hit hard to third base, not hard enough. Collected, thrown to first in time, and that'll do it for the Seahawks here in the bottom of the second. They do score 1 on the Dustin Cicada sac fly to left. 2 runners left on, but 1 run scores. Dom Perachi coming back out for the top of the third. Top 3 on the way. And welcome back. We're top three. "21 pitches so far for Dominic Perachi, 16 of them for strikes. He's showing a trend that the coaching staff loves to see. A lot of strikes early and often. And another one there. Hard hit ball. Sean O'Malley, nice play over at third. He throws to first, and that is in time. One pitch, one swing, one out. And the Seahawks now in a good spot that they love to see. Good fielding work there by Sean O'Malley. He has been good all season offensively. And again shows off his impressive defensive work. That brings out to the plate number 9, Janik Luksa. He is trying to get the first hit here for the Wolves, or for the Huskies, excuse me. He sees strike one, fastball on the outside half. He did short a bunt, pulled it back.
This is LeBlanc, the second baseman.
Count evens up 1-1. Excuse me. Now the count moves 2-1. Perachi behind in the count. Only the first time today. Oh, he's almost squares it up even there. Ball is called down, 3-1.
Nice patience on LeBlanc. He's followed by his middle infielder, Luxa.
That one hit hard into left center field, and that will be down for a base hit. The first extra base hit given up by Perachi so far this year. Grover rounds it, throws back in. Cut off by second baseman Dustin Cicada. This team will make you pay if you leave something over the middle of the plate. And they do there. And that brings up shortstop number 9, Lukska. First pitch to Luksa, he squares to bunt. Dom collects it and throws to first. 2 outs now. Punt the bunt directly back to the pitcher.
1-3 on the sacrifice. LeBlanc to third.
The tying run now just 90 feet away for the leadoff hitter, number 14, Vizowski. First pitch from Perachi. Low for a ball.
O'Malley just a shade back on the dirt at third base.
And again, Perachi with the slider. This time it's in there for a strike. Counts even 1-1. Good pitch in there. Call for a ball. Move Tom Vizowski off the plate just a tad bit. Counts now 2-1. Close pitch, good zone here from the umpire crew. Look good from this angle. That one hit hard to shortstop. Breen is not able to make the play. It's past him into center field. And a run scores. Tough hop for Breen out there at shortstop. And here in the top of the third, the Huskies do even the score up. Count 0-0, score 1-1. First pitch ball up there. The power threat, Cam Seymour at the plate. Good curveball in there for Perachi. Strike one. Counts even, 1-1. And now a fastball outside half in there, strike two. Tom loves the situation he's in here against the true power threat, Cam Seymour. He sits in a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled back. That was the curveball. And that pitch hit the light pole. For all those in attendance, they heard that loud ringing sound. Good pitch. Up and in. Count evens up 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-hitter. Cam Seymour at the plate. Parents on his side cheering him on. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and hit to the shortstop. And it is off the bag, Tyler Canoe. The ball was hit to shortstop, got blocked from my view. Breen knocked it down, threw to first, not in time. That one bounced off his chest.
Yeah, the throw pulled him off the bag. So back-to-back errors at short, fielding and then throwing. Keeps the Husky inning alive. They've tied the score 1-1. It's an unearned run against Perachi.
And that brings Jonathan Wilson back up to the plate. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Foul ball off the bat of Wilson.
We were remarking about the condition of the field prior to the start of the game. It hadn't been dragged on the dirt. And then that ball that skipped out into the outfield, a lot of moisture came off of it.
It did. A wet field. Certainly playing a factor into today's game, as well as the field not being dragged. It is back-to-back errors by shortstop Michael Breen. He is as sure-handed as it gets up the middle. The run that scored was unearned. Now the 0-2 pitch. That one's hit hard. It is to Breen's chest, and he makes that play. And that'll do it here for the top of the third. 1 run scores. It was unearned. 1 base hit the double, 2 reach on air, and that will do it here, top 3. Bottom 3 on the way. Welcome back. We're bottom 3. Brandon Grover steps up to the plate here for the Seahawks. He is their leadoff hitter. 0 for 1 today. And he sees a ball to start off the inning, down and in. The ball is coming out of the hand of Joshua Joy pretty well. 87-88. As he sees a strike there. His trouble today will come from command. If he's able to pinpoint the strike zone, it'll be a true pitcher's duel. That one fouled off the bat of Grover. But as hard as he has been throwing, it's all about getting strikes when you need them. Obviously, he and the Husky staff looking for the strikes here from Joy. Seeming to figure it out. He's even in his strike-to-walk ratio up a little bit. It was tough through the first inning and 2/3. Really worked well with 2 outs. And now starting Grover off well. Count still 1-2. That one hit into left center field and down for a base hit. Grover rounds first hard just over the glove of shortstop Luxa. And he now reaches base to start off the inning here for the Seahawks. Good start to the inning for him. Good piece of hitting. That fastball was down and away. That brings Michael Breen back up to the plate. Check back over to first, over the head of the first baseman, right back to him at the bag. Unlucky bounce there for the Seahawks.
Fortunate for the Huskies.
Fortunate for the Huskies, to say the least. We saw Grover take first to third on that exact play yesterday, just a different carom off the fence. First pitch to Breen off the plate away. And 1-0 turns to 2-0. Another fastball off the plate. Joshua Joy down in the count again. And now this is a situation where the Seahawks can pounce on what will most likely be the pitch that Joy feels most comfortable with throwing for a strike. In a game where you're struggling to throw strikes, you're going to try to, and there goes Grove, stays off. And the pitch outside and away. Count moves 3-0. A ball to strike ratio is another one of those underlying metrics that'll start to implicate future success. If you're throwing a lot of balls, you're going to find yourself down in counts. If you find yourself down in counts, you're going to have to go to the pitches you feel most comfortable with, and the offense can start to figure out what that pitch is and wait for it. But Breen won't be waiting for a thing. He takes first. 4-pitch walk. Runners now on first and second, nobody out.
Breen has yet to see a strike. 2 walks.
His on-base percentage just continues to keep going up. Now runners on first and second, nobody out. The power threat, Tyler Canoe, steps up to the plate. He's looking to continue his early inning home run streak. Or reach base anyway. Although I'm sure the coaching staff will be fine if he's able to move the runners across. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Good curveball from Joshua Joy. Good hold there by Canoe at the plate. There will be no check. Count moves 1-1.
LeBlanc from second keeps checking in on Grover as he takes his lead from the bag. Joy taking his time getting the sign.
And again, there goes the second baseman playing with Grover a little bit. Swung on, foul back. Count moves 1-2. Sorella over in the third base coaching box, recognizing the situation. First and second, nobody out. That is what the run matrix board would suggest is a run scoring opportunity.
Especially with Tyler Canoe at the plate.
Certainly. The 1-2 pitch from him is swung on, hit up the middle. Taylor made 6-4 and 3, and that will do it. Tyler Canoe grounds into a double play. Rover does move over to third. He's just 90 feet away. For those counting at home, that is the second double play of the day for the big hitting first baseman Tyler Canoe.
First one was 5-4-3. Here it's 6-4-3. But only 2 outs.
Two outs is a spot Dylan Ketch is familiar with, often hitting in this spot. Has been clutch in these spots so far this season. Good start to the at-bat for him, holds off. Change up, down and in. One out count now. Dylan Ketch sees a pitch. Shows at it a little bit. Another curveball. That one is swung on, hit down the first base line and foul. Count moves 1-2. Southern Maine, a very tough opponent. They came into the season ranked 17. Fell out of the top 25 rankings after their 2-4 starts of the season. Again, those losses all coming against highly ranked teams. Nonetheless, they are out of the top 25. Both the teams playing here today envision themselves quickly back into the top 25. 1-2 now. And it's 2-2. Pitch off the plate.
Seahawks and Huskies were scheduled to open the season against each other at Reynolds Field in late February.
That one called off due to snow. And 2-2 becomes 3-2 now. The count is full, 2 outs. Joshua has been sharpest with his fastball, expecting to go back to it. Goes to the curveball. And that'll do it for Dylan Ketch and the Seahawks here in the bottom of the third. One man left on, one base hit, and a 1-1 ball game here as we head to the top of the fourth. And welcome back. We're top four. 1-1 ball game, pitchers duel. That one, not what Don Perachi was looking for. Fastball that lands well in front of the plate. Count moves 1-0. Zach Moore is at the plate. He was a strikeout victim back in the second. Grounded out to shortstop, actually. Michael Breen had a nice play. It appears the count is now 2-0. And 2-0 becomes 2-1. Dominic Perachi gets his first strike of the inning. Pitch appeared to be a slider, down and in. Perachi had to use quite a few pitches in the third. We'll see how he comes back in the fourth. Strike there. Count now evens from a perspective at 3-2. Count moves full. Now the all-decisive 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit. First base. Nice play by the first baseman, Tyler Canu. He is a sure-handed player over there.
Nice short hop pickup by Canu. Runs to the bag himself.
Not an easy play, especially on the field out there today. I'm sure you guys can't see it on film, but it is choppy out there. Arlo Pike now steps into the plate, and he was a strikeout victim back in the second.
Caught looking.
They check over the first base umpire to see if he went or not. Does not appear that he did from up here, but it would be certainly a tough call, as it's a two-umpire crew today. Strike in there. Fastball out at half. Now the count moves 1-2. After that swing and miss. Pike a good hitter. Has a home run, slugging .520. OPS of .953. And he strikes out swinging. Dominic Perachi gets his second out of the inning via the strikeout. He has now struck out Arlo Pike twice today.
5 Ks overall for the Seahawk lefty.
5 Ks through 3 2/3, and yet somehow he is behind his own pace.
It's tough when you set a standard very high.
I saw the numbers this morning, averaging 20.6 strikeouts per 9. Off to a good start here. Count moves 0-1. Counts even, 1-1. 2 out.
He had 4 Ks through the first 2, and then the third inning got away.
One hit hard out to left, not nearly hard enough. Beniers under it, can of corn. He makes the play. 1-2-3 go the Huskies here in the top of the fourth. Score is still tied 1-1. Bottom 4 on the way. And welcome back. We're bottom 4. Sean O'Malley steps up to the plate here for the Seahawks. Time is called. O'Malley steps out.
Sean drew a one-out walk in the second inning and came around to score on Dustin Cicada's bases-loaded sacrifice fly.
First pitch to him in there for a strike, curveball. Watch for that curveball to be used in big counts throughout the day, as long as Joshua Joy's in there as pitcher. As his fastball misses there, his fastball has not been his primary pitch. He's been missing a lot with it. His curveball has been sharp, able to get a lot of strikes with it. Sorry? Fly out to left. Countdown moves 1 and 2.
Now Silverman fielding questions from all sorts of folks around the ballpark. You are a wealth of knowledge.
I'd like to think so, that's for sure. I've been doing my best to go back through games. Simply remember them as the count moves 2 and 2. Given I am the analytics director, I do get questions about what the stats were throughout the day.
Do you remember what you had for breakfast this morning?
I do, in fact. It is quite simple. A breakfast sandwich. Thanks to the Holiday Inn Express down in Davenport.
Sweet.
Nice little breakfast. Count moves full on O'Malley here, and we'll really get a test of it. This is a big pitch. We'll see if Josh goes with the curveball. That is certainly the expectation. And he does. That one ripped down to right field. Sean O'Malley into the gap. Or into the corner, excuse me. Good play by the right fielder over there. O'Malley takes advantage of the curveball and rips it into right field.
Cyril Belanja quickly picks it up in right field.
Good play by him to cut off the ball in right. If that gets into the corner, certainly a double. Could go for a triple. Tyler Petrosino now steps out for the Seahawks. Nobody out. He's looking to do some damage. It appears the Seahawks have picked up in big spots. Joy will go to his curveball as his fastball misses again.
Petrosino singled following O'Malley's walk in the second.
Look for Petro to sit on a curveball here. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball up and away. They keep calling it early in counts. Now through 58 pitches, 30 of them have been balls. Time is called. Ball goes onto the field. We'll see how long Joshua Joy stays in the game. He is a starter that can go long innings and has done so far this season. But without his fastball being able to work for him, the Seahawk offense might be able to take advantage of that. The Husky coaching staff obviously wants to avoid that. 2-0 pitch. And they go with a curveball in there for a strike. Count is now 2-1. That one hit, chopped over the first baseman's head and in for a base hit. Sean O'Malley rounds second, and Petro rounds first. He's headed for second. He slides in, and he is out over at second. A lot of confusion. Head coach Eric Sorella comes out to talk to the umpire.
At the same time, a ball came from field 8 onto field 5.
For now, the call is Tyler Petrosino out at second, stretching a single into a double. He continues to stay on second. That hit did come on the curveball. no matter what happens here with Tyler Petrosino at second base, it does bring up a one-out situation with Matt D'Amato at the plate. Petrosino now walks off the field. He is called out, stretching his single into the hopeful double. End up getting thrown out at second. It is still a single for him.
(9-4) on the throw out from Cyril Belanger to LeBlond, getting Petrosino at second. Now the infield comes in for the Huskies.
One out, infield in. Matt D'Amato at the plate. A smart hitter. And not only was the infield coming in, the outfield has moved in. They are way in. If D'Amato's able to lift the ball, it will be down. First pitch ball way outside. D'Amato's certainly capable of lifting a ball out to deep in the outfield. And if he does so, not only will he have a chance at extra bases, he'll have
Inside the park.
He has a chance for it. Ooh, good swing there, fouled off. I'm not sure what you're able to see at home, so I'll explain it to you. The infield is in on the grass, at the edge of the dirt and the grass, and the outfield is in 50 to 60 feet behind them. Probably sitting at the 200
softball dimensions.
Softball dimensions. Count is now 2-1. 2-1 count. Pitch to D'Amato, swung on and fouled off.
Jake Mitchell bringing in some extra balls to the home plate umpire.
The outfield is in, so that if a ball is popped up into the outfield, O'Malley won't be able to take home for the sacrifice fly, as that lead run is important here in a pitcher's duel. We'll see what happens. The 2-2 pitch outside, ball 3. Count moves full, 3-2. Great job by the umpire here today. That can be a tantalizing pitch to call for a strike outside. It's close. The catcher wanted it, but he lays off from calling the third strike. Good job, umpire. Count is full. 3-2 pitch. Inside there, and he's got it. Strike 3, inner half. Matt D'Amato goes down looking, and that brings up senior captain Dustin Cicada in a big spot for him.
Cicada has the lone RBI in this game for the Seahawks. His bases loaded sacrifice fly in the second inning made it a 1-0 game then. The Huskies tied it up in the top of the third.
Good hold by Cicada there. Count moves 1-0. And now starting pitcher Joshua Joy is starting to go to that curveball. Starting counts did so with D'Amato, does so here again with Cicada. Neither of them have been for a strike. Count is 1-0. Fastball way up and in. Almost hits him. Cicada takes a bit of a walk.
He held his ground in there, just a quick upper body turn to avoid the hit by pitch.
I'll tell you what, that shows some awfully good heart. I would have fallen to my knees. Good pitch there, in there for a strike. A pitch coming 88 at your face. Whew. That cannot be as easy as Cicada made it look.
That really set up that breaking ball over the plate.
Certainly did.
For the called strike.
Good hold by Cicada. Count moves 3-1.
Beniers on deck if Cicada reaches.
And Cicada takes his base. 5-pitch walk. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. And the cool-headed, strong-minded, powerful bat, Jared Beniers steps in. Big spot for him here. Seahawks looking for that lead.
1-1, bottom 4.
First pitch to Beniers in there for a strike. And in this inning, Joy's curveball has not been what he wanted. His fastball has been the primary strike pitch. In a big spot, look for the fastball to be used.
Tommy Lane, the catcher, stepping out in front of the plate to give some instructions. Seahawks could have some action on the base pass.
They certainly have done it before. They might try the play. Well, they'll send the runner from first, allow for him to basically get picked off. Initiate, and here we go.
No throw.
No throw. And it's okay to take second. The Huskies had done their research. The play that they normally will run in a situation like that with 2 outs is let the runner steal from first, have him get in a pickle between first and second, and during that period of time, send the runner from third home. And while the runner is in a pickle between first and second, enough distraction will be going on so the runner from third can score before the runner at first is eventually tagged out. And Beniers squares to bunt. It's going to go foul. Count moves 1 and 2.
That was the spot to do it. Huskies head coach Ed Flaherty getting directions to his third baseman. You see him square. Get in immediately, and that's Moores. Even with the bag at third base with the 2 strikes on Beniers.
1-2 count. Watch for a fastball. And they go with the fastball, and that's going to be good enough to get Beniers. Seahawks can't scratch away a run. 2 hits in the inning, 2 men left on base, and top 5 on the way. Welcome back, top 5. Perachi, 54 pitches through 4. First pitch ball. A lot of those pitches coming in the eventful third inning, or second inning, excuse me. Third inning. Third time's the charm. Counter's 1-0. Batter showed bunt. We'll see if he goes back to it. He does not.
The catcher, Kamulainen, at the plate. He led off the third with a grounder to O'Malley at third.
And that pitch did come in looking like the changeup, and that one hit hard left field line, foul. pitch didn't have two-dimensional break across either plane. Both of Perachi's slider and curveball will have that. Count's now 2-1 after the long fly ball for a foul. Count moves 3-1 now. Good curveball in there for a strike. Count moves full 3-2.
The on-deck hitter, LeBlanc, the second baseman, has the only hit against Perachi. It was a double. He scored on consecutive errors.
LeBlanc in a rare group of hitters that does have a hit off Perachi. And that one hit shortstop Breen. He's there. He makes the play. He was down 3-0 in the count. Perachi comes back, ends up getting the out. Now Jack LeBlanc steps into the batter's box. Left-handed hitter. Ground ball shortstop. Breen plays it, throws to first in time. LeBlanc down. One pitch.
Nice play by Michael Breen. A few steps to his right. Backhand again, and strong throw to Canoe.
He's certainly getting his chances out here today.
Luxa had the sacrifice bunt. That made it 2 outs, moving LeBlanc to third.
Fastball up there for a ball. Curveball down for a ball, count 2-0. Appeared to be a fastball there. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Fastball off the plate, a little bit up. 3-1 count, his second of the inning. Came back, got the other out. See what he does here. Won't get the out here. 5-pitch walk from Perachi.
His first free pass of the day. He does have 5 Ks.
Onto the mound comes pitching coach Andrew McKeon. Perachi was unbelievably sharp through 2. 19 pitches. 15 of those for strikes through 2 innings. Had to work extra hard in the third, overcame 2 errors. Allowed 1 run, it was unearned. Hasn't been quite as sharp since the third, here in the fourth and the start of the fifth.
Home plate umpire does not walk out in a straight line to the mound. He basically gave Coach McKeon a little bit more time.
Showed that he was coming, but wasn't there to interfere. We'll see what Perachi goes with here. 2 outs, runner on first. 1-1 tied ball game, top of the fifth. Runner goes, swung on and missed, curveball. Fooled the hitter there. He missed by 5-6 inches at least.
Luxa stole second on the pitch. A swing and a miss. Sliding with no throw.
Now the 0-1 count. Perachi takes a long look, checks back to second, not in time.
Cicada covering the bag, slapping the tag on the back of Luxa.
Count still 0-1. Perachi again gets a swing and miss. That one looked like his slider. 0-2, Perachi got his full arsenal ready for him. It was a curveball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball chopped up the middle. Breen's going to have to make a nice play. Fields it cleanly, throw to first, and it is not in time to get the play at first. Looked close, to say the least. Yet another, what is called a Baltimore chop, hits right directly in front of the plate. That one chopped over Perachi's head. Very close play at first. He is in there safe. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. And the big swinging left-handed hitter, Cam Seymour, at the plate.
Is grounded a short in the third, drew an errant throw. He had flied out to Grover in center field in the first inning.
He missed in the first. A lot of power in this bat. Check over to first. Big spot. Bit of a jam here for Perachi. Let's see if he can get out of it. That one hit hard into the shift. Great play, Dustin Cicada. He was waiting for it. Good job coaching staff to know exactly where to place the second baseman. That was over in the 3-4 hole. Regardless, good play, Cicada. That'll do it here for the top of the fifth. 2 men left on. Bottom 5 on the way.
I guess, and sometimes it just gets out. But he does throw it. Do you have his slider down as well? Yeah. What's the speed difference between his slider and his speed? Okay.
Best music compilation.
Change up down. I had it. I can't. I don't know if I know it's good, but I can't see the spin on it. He throws it.
Welcome back with bottom 5. Brandon Grover, the leadoff hitter, at the plate. He sees a ball. Same pitcher, Joshua Joy, out here for the Huskies. Curveball in there for a strike. Count evens up 1-1.
This is the third time Grover's been at the plate. All 3 times leading off an inning.
Count now moves 2-1. Grover had a hit to left center field for a single in his last at-bat. Another hitter's count. And that one hit hard. Does not appear to be hard enough. The center fielder's way running back. It might be over his head. And it is off the wall. Base of the wall. Grover stands up. Stand-up double to start off the inning. It looked like Grover got under that pitch, but it shows off the power in his bat in his lower half. as that ball just kept traveling and it landed at the base of the wall for a stand-up double. Brandon Grover, what a way to start the inning. Lead-off double.
Over his counterpart in center field. Visosky kept chasing and chasing. Couldn't catch up to it. We do feel a little bit of a breeze behind us at home plate, so it might be pushing out.
Certainly could be the case. Runner on second, leadoff batter, Brandon Grover. Passes off to Breen. Breen walked in his last at-bat. Curveball in there for a strike against him. This is about to be the 80th pitch of the day. Split 40-39. Check back to second. Nothing doing. 40 strikes, 39 balls, 79 pitches for the pitcher Joshua Joy. Pitch 80 on the way. And that one hit into left center field. Down for a base hit. Brandon Grover running around third, and he's going to be in there to score. The Seahawks have a lead. It is 2-1. Good piece of hitting. Michael Breen, his good start to the season just keeps going, as that is his back-to-back reaches. And he has now reached in all 3 plate appearances 2 walks and a single.
Grover coming in from second, following his leadoff double. Makes the score 2-1 Seahawks.
Good hitting by the Seahawks here in the bottom of the 5th.
So what advice is Sorella giving to big hitting Tyler Canoe after he has grounded into a pair of double plays?
I'm certain it is to not get too big with his swing here. He's been swinging big in the first 2 at-bats of the day for him. And he's rolled over, getting on top of a curveball in both of those at-bats. I'm sure Sorella is telling him to stay within himself, not try and do too much. As he hits a hard foul ball down the right side.
Yeah, both GDPs to the left side. First one started by Moores at third. And the second one started by Luxar at short.
Count 0-1. Runner goes. Breen is going to be close. I have him as safe. He is called out. Good throw by the catcher, exactly where he wanted it. Right to the bag, directly to the shortstop's glove. Great throw.
Pitch, a ball, or a strike? It was a strike.
Called for a strike. So count 0-2. 1 out now. Curveball off the plate and down. This most likely will be starting pitcher Joshua Joy's final inning of work. Production-wise, effective day for him. Only giving up the 2 runs through 4 1/3. Struggling to throw a considerable amount of strikes. Did not go. Count moves 2-2. He's only thrown 84 pitches, but coaching staff might not be happy with the 40 balls so far.
And the first base umpire agreed with you that he did not go.
I'm very happy he did. That leaves Tyler Canoe in the box.
2-2 on Tyler Canoe.
I was somewhat calling that into existence, really hoping he didn't go. It looked close, to say the least.
It worked.
2-2, and that one is popped up. Center field. He's under it. Easy play for him. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. Catcher Dylan catch up to the plate. Canoe not thrilled with his result there. He's coming off what has been a phenomenal week for him. Phenomenal last few games for him, really. Has the 2 home runs, a slew of hits, reached base many, many times. 0 for 3 so far today.
5 RBI in yesterday's 12-2 win over Springfield College.
Close pitch there, called for a strike.
Ketch hopes to get that same call for his pitchers.
I was about to say, easy for me to say back here, that one looked inside. So I'm not quite down there, but it did look inside. Regardless, counts 0-1. That one cannot possibly be a strike, and it is not way off the plate away. I will say it has been a good job by the umpire back there today. Hasn't missed many calls. Would say that he missed the first one of this count. Swung on and missed. Curveball. Now on a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Seahawks do have the lead back in their favor. It's a 2-1 ball game. 1-2 pitch to Catch, swung on and hit, popped up, left center field. Center fielder is there. He makes the catch, and that will do it. 1 run scores on the base hit by Michael Breen. Effective work, double single to start off the inning for the Seahawks here. That'll do it. 2-1 is the score. Top 6 on the way. Welcome back. We're top 6. Dominic Perachi still on the mound for the Seahawks here. Starts off with a curveball hit down the line. It is foul. Jonathan Wilson at the plate. Today's 3-hitter. Lined out to shortstop and struck out so far in his 3 at-bats.
He's ended each inning he's batted. Now he starts this inning.
Never a good feeling to finish the inning at the plate.
You take it out to the field with you, don't you?
It's hard not to, that's for sure. Count is 0-1. Fastball from Perachi.
That catch in the upper chest on the left side.
Now an 0-2 count. Perachi has his full arsenal ready to work for him. It has appeared, from my view, he has been going with his fastball and his curveball primarily in today's game. We'll see which one he goes to. Most likely the curveball. The fastball got hit pretty hard. Goes with the fastball again, hit right side. Dusty Cicada there. Nice sliding play. Throws to first in time. And boy, oh boy, did that one look good. What a play.
That was a pretty play. He got to his left slide, and then he did a nice little hop step to set his throw to Canoe.
It's one thing to make the play. It's another thing to make the play look good, and he did both. Zach Moores now steps up to the plate. Grounded out to shortstop and lined out or popped up to the first baseman in his 2 at-bats today. Good fastball in there for Perachi, inner half. Count now moves 0-2, and he again will have full use of his arsenal. Just went with a fastball. Let's see if he goes back to it again. Could go either way. Goes back to the fastball. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Moores goes down on strikes. 2 outs now here in the inning. Quick work here in the top of the 6th.
6 Ks in 6 innings. Rather 5 2/3.
Arlo Pike steps up to the plate. Curveball in there. Ooh, that one looked good. Must have been down.
To the tall first baseman.
Pike struck out twice today. He swing and misses there.
Looking in the second, swinging in the fourth.
1-1 pitch. Oh, beautiful curveball, missed again. Perachi has had 2 good curveballs in this at-bat. One of them in the upper half of the zone, one of them in the bottom half of the zone. Neither of them called for a strike. From this angle, both of them look quite good. And now he gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, the first one may have been just a tad low. The second close pitch may have been a tad inside. Count even 2-2, 2 outs, bases empty.
2-2 pitch on the way, and it's really good. Not called for a strike. Really tough at bat for Perachi in terms of the plate calls. I do trust the umpire, but oh my goodness, has it been tight in this at bat.
Dominic showing his emotions in that last pitch.
Now the 3-2, and that hits Arlo Pike. A lot going on here.
Some verbal volleys across the dugouts. Ed Flaherty and Eric Sorella.
Umpire still has time at the plate. After that really tough at-bat, I had the curveball in the 0-1 count in there for a strike. It was called a ball. Count went to 1-1. There was a swing and miss at a fastball, and then a curveball up in the zone that was called for a ball. And then a fastball low in the zone that was not called for a strike, was very close. And then a hit by pitch. Dom being forced to work here. Starts that count off with a strike. Morgan Seal Belanger at the plate. Eventful last at bat, and that one hit back to Perachi. He fields his position well. He throws to first, and that will do it. We are through six good innings from Perachi. Bottom 6 on the way. 4 batters to the pucks for the Huskies. One of them reaches on the hit by pitch, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th.
welcome back. We are bottom 6. Score 2-1. Seahawks still on top. Sean O'Malley at the plate. He sees a fastball on his right shin. Down and in. Joshua Joy still out there working for the Huskies. Curveball in there for a strike. That could be a tale of things to come here for the inning. This is certainly going to be his last inning of work. We'll see what pitch he feels comfortable with in this inning when he gets into his. That's close. That is close. Yeah. Head coach Eric Sorella not exactly thrilled about that pitch being called for a strike. Nonetheless, count is 1-2. See what he goes with here. Way inside, another fastball.
O'Malley 1 for 1, has reached base both times. Walked and scored in the second inning, and then singled leading off the fourth.
2-2 pitch on the way from Joy. Swung on, hit hard. Ground ball shortstop, throws to first in time. That's enough to get O'Malley. 1 up, 1 down for the Seahawks here. And the sophomore, Tyler Petrosino, steps back up to the plate here. First pitch in there for a ball. That one hit hard, and it's going to be down for a base hit. First base hit of the inning here for the Seahawks comes off the bat at number 15, Tyler Petrosino. He takes a hard look around first, stays at the bag.
3 for 3 for the right fielder. Singles in all plate appearances.
Now that is what I like to call a good start to the day. We do have another game after this. Can't ask for more than that if you're the coach of the Seahawks. 3 for 3, 3 singles.
He did get nabbed at second trying to stretch that last single to a double.
Fastball up in the zone, call for a strike. Counts 0-1. And a base hit, third base line. In there for a single, Matt D'Amato. Good piece of hitting, stays on the outside fastball to the very last moment. And he drills that past the third baseman. Now runners on first and second. Back-to-back singles here for the Seahawks.
Zach Moores was playing even with the grass on the infield side, and that just got by him.
Him playing in could have made all the difference. D'Amato certainly is a threat to bunt. Most likely was not coming up with the intention of that in this at-bat, although he could have tried it regardless. Dusty Cicada now steps in for the Seahawks. 1 out, runners on first and second. First pitch to him is hit back up the middle, dribbler. They're not going to have a chance at second. Throws to first, and it is in time. They get the out at first. It was certainly in time. Runners move over.
D'Amato evaded the tag of LeBlond, fielding the grounder at second. Brings up bingo.
Coach calls time. Talks to Jared Beniers. And it looks like, well, I'm not sure what it looks like. And it does. It looks like a pinch hitter. It will be number 7, Justice Welsh. And he comes up in a big spot here in the bottom of the 6th. The runners on second and third, 2 outs. His first at-bat of the day. He had a great day in the 22-14 loss. Had 2 singles and an RBI triple in that game that he lifted down the right field line.
Thanks to the home plate umpire for getting our attention on the pinch hitting appearance. And we may have a pitching change at the same time.
This is. Well, we'll see. Looks like just a conversation for now. And in fact, it is. Well, certainly appearing to just be a conversation for now.
The entire Husky infield on the mound.
Coach out there to talk to the pitcher. And it is just a conversation. Joshua Joy will stay in for what will almost certainly be his last batter. And that is the pinch hitter number 7, Justice Welsh. Big spot here for the junior out of New Jersey. Runners on second and third. Pressure certainly on for the pitcher. First pitch in there for a strike. Justice now down on the count 0-1. If he sees a pitch he likes, he will be swinging here. Slider off the plate away, swung over by Justice. Counts now 0-2. Oh, 2 outs. Welsh at the plate, and the pitch to him way upstairs, 1-2.
Kind of straightens him up in the batter's box.
Although I would consider that to be an ineffective waste pitch. It was too high above his eyes to really have that mess with his conception of the zone. 1-2 now. And a slider. Good pick by the catcher. He's having a heck of a day.
Comulane having to go to his right to make that backhand stop.
That was not an easy play. Far thing from it. Count moves 2-2. He just saved a run. Tomato good speed at second. It'll be a close play at the plate. He certainly will try it on a single. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Caught him with the slider. And that'll do it for the Seahawks here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 runners left on base. And a 2-1 ball game when we come back here in the top of the 7th. Welcome back. We're top 7. New pitcher on the mound for the Seahawks, number 29, Andrew Roman. His first pitch outside and away. New left fielder for the Seahawks as well is number 28, Declan O'Hara, his first appearance of the year. Good pitch there from Roman, in there for a strike.
So Don Perachi, the starter, goes 6 innings of work, 1 run not earned. So no earned runs on the season for Perachi.
One attempt goes foul.
2 hits against the lefty. He struck out 6, walked 1, hit 1.
Roman is a fireball throwing right-hander. Gets the job done with a hot mid-90s fastball. Low to mid-90s fastball. Count is now 1-2. And that one just off his hands.
Nyla, I'll go way back with this memory. His delivery reminds me of Bruce Goose Gossage.
Now, I can recall the name Goose Gossage. Unfortunately, all I can remember is the name Goose Gossage. That one hit hard to right field, and it will be down for a single. Leadoff single here for the Huskies.
Lands in front of Petrosino out and right. Goose Gossage was the enemy when he pitched for the Yankees. He also appeared in World Series with the San Diego Padres. And he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good pitch. Looks like a bullet coming out of the hand of Roman. Roman, a good counterpart to Dominic Perachi.
LeBlond at the plate had the first of the now 3 Husky hits.
Big swing and miss there. Counts now 1-2. Roman had him way beat with that fastball. We'll see if he goes back to it. And he does, and he misses just off the plate. Count now 2-2. That fastball just off the black of the plate. Now again, a 2-2 pitch is fouled off. Counts 2-2. Roman takes his set, checks back to first. Good play by Canoe to stop it from going out into right field. Now the 2-2 pitch from Roman. Swung on, hit hard out to center field. That's going to be down for a double into the gap. Grover there to cut it off. He does so, throws back in. Strong throw cut off by second baseman Dusty Cicada. And now a situation for pitcher Andrew Roman. Runners on second and third, nobody out. A 2-1 ball game, just the 1-run lead. This has been the guy for the Seahawks in late game closing situations. over his entire career. Janik Lutska now up for the Huskies. Second and third, nobody out. Huge spot for Roman. He's going to need at least a strikeout. And a good start there, gets a strike call. Slider.
Lutska, the shortstop, third plate appearance. He's sacrificed and walked, has a stolen base as well.
This is where the game of baseball becomes partially mental. This is as tough a jam as you're going to see for a pitcher. Chasing one for the batting team. Good pitch there, another strike. The away team is only chasing one, and they have a perfect situation to get at least that one run. Roman's going to have to find a groove and sit in that groove to get out of this one. Certainly something that he's capable of. 0-2 count. Good pitch. Up high for a ball. Intentional mispitch. They were looking to go up. Obviously, they take the swing and strike. Didn't expect it. We'll see if they go back to a slider here. And they do. It's fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Although the inning started poorly, this is how you cement yourself as one of the guys. If he can get himself out of this jam here. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Great at bat for Roman there. Much needed strikeout, and he gets it. Basically anything besides a strikeout would have been damage for the Huskies. That's exactly what they needed, and they get it. Tom Vazoski, leadoff hitter for the Huskies, now steps into the plate. He has reached base twice, a walk and a single. Struck out in the first against Perachi. Infield playing back up the middle. Swing and miss. If a ball is hit up the middle, it will score a run.
Canoe even with the bag, but far away from it on the first base.
If it's hit to the corners, runners will most likely stay. Another swing and miss on the slider. 0-2. Now a huge spot. Vazoski has the pressure on him. Roman can go either way. He's thrown two sliders here in this at-bat. Only two pitches he's thrown. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs.
Was it an 0-2 pitch that Kamulainen hit into
It was.
right field for the first hit off Roman?
This is a leverage spot. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Phenomenal stuff. Andrew Rowan back-to-back strikeouts when he needed it most. Both of the last two batters, had they made contact, would most likely have scored a run. And now the power hitter, Cam Seymour, is going to be intentionally walked. That will load the bases. Seymour, a phenomenal power hitter, is now on first. But back to that swing and strikeout. If you want to prevent runs in that situation, you need to have strikeouts. Practically anything else would have been a run scored, other than a line drive directly at a player or a pop-up, something like that. But most batted ball events would have scored a run. He avoids it all. 2 outs now. Leverage situation still certainly in order. Loaded bases, 2 outs. 3-hitter at the plate. First pitch to him, good fastball. Starts off the count, 0-1.
Wilson, the left fielder, 0 for 3 against Perachi. Struck out to end the first. Lined out to short to end the third. led off the sixth with a grounded to Cicada.
Count now 0-1. It's there, strike two. Phenomenal stuff. Roman outside corner paints it. And now with a chance to get out of it, count is 0-2. The stands on their feet. This is the loudest moment of the game, certainly the highest leverage point of the game. 2-1 ball game, 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch from Roman, swung on and missed. Strike three, and that'll do it here in the top of the seventh. Roman gets out of it. First two runners reach. He gets 3 Ks, and that'll send us to the bottom of the seventh. Still a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. We're bottom 7. After that great show of fight by Andrew Roman, we see our leadoff hitter, Brandon Grover, up to the plate. He's been in the leadoff spot 4 times now today. Sees a first pitch strike here.
Single and a double for the top of the order, Grover.
And he is facing now the same pitcher, Joshua Joy, back out there. He's at 104 pitches now, with a pretty even ball to strike ratio. I'm shocked to see him out there, but nonetheless, here he is, still throwing hard. Counts now 2-1 to Grover. Counts now 3-1 to Grover. I mean, you have to imagine that that bullpen is hot and that they are ready to go if this at-bat does lead to a walk. And that is a walk. I am rarely one to question a coaching staff, but I am truly shocked to see Joshua Joy still back out there for the Huskies. They may be seeing this as still non-conference and seeing how far he can go into the game, but hasn't been efficient today.
They have 3 more games this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, before heading back to Maine.
Leadoff batter reaches. That brings Michael Breen to the plate. He's having a good day.
Grover reaches for the 3rd straight time. Breen has been on base all 3 times as well.
He squares the bunt, takes back, swung on hit. Oh my gosh, what a play by the third baseman. He makes the play, throws to first, and it is in time for the double play. Heck of a play. Heck of a play by the third baseman. He crashed in from about halfway for the bunt attempt shown by Breen. The bunt attempt isn't played. He fielded that ball from no more than 45 feet out there on the third baseline. One hop, fields it, throws to second, throws to first. Executed well by Michael Breen there. Maybe not perfectly, but can't ask for much more than that. Turns into a double play. Good job. First pitch to Canoe in there for a strike. And the count is now 0-2.
Joshua Joy loving that double play.
Oh, absolutely. Gets him out of trouble. Now 0-2. And that hit Canoe. Right off the fingers. He'll take that down in an 0-2 count. He will absolutely take whatever pain that felt so he can be 90 feet, well, 90 feet closer, but reach first base. Hit by the pitch, 0-2 turns into a hit by pitch. That brings number 14, Dylan Ketch, back up to the plate. Looked like another slider out of the hand of Joshua Joy. Would have been his third of that at bat.
Joy's walked 5, but that's his first hit batsman. The walk to Grover to start off this inning was followed by a well-played double play grounder that Murr started.
Count 0-1 to Catch. New advancing his lead a little bit, or increasing his lead a little bit. That one hit through the 5-6 gap, in for a base hit. Dylan Ketch, another hit today. Back-to-back 2-out reaches. Now runners on first and second.
Making Joy pitch some more.
If it weren't for that incredible play by the third baseman, Moores, the Seahawks would be in one heck of a situation. Nonetheless, they still like the spot they got. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. First pitch to Sean O'Malley inside for a ball.
O'Malley on the day, 1 for 2. Walked and scored in the second. Single to lead off the fourth. Grounded to short. Leading off the fifth.
Now the 1-0 pitch, swung on, hit hard down the right field line. It is down for at least a single. Into the corner, 1 run scores, that's Canoe. Chasing around third and stopping. He's catching, he stays back at third. A 2-out double, Sean O'Malley into the corner in right field. He's having himself a day. And an RBI double when they need it most, another insurance run on the board. Score now 3-1, back-to-back-to-back, 2-out runners reach. The last 2 with base hits, and that will do it for Joshua Joy's day. Good day for him. He went 6 2/3. Giving up 3 runs, all earned. And he leaves to a standing ovation from his home side parents.
Canoe crosses the plate with the Seahawks' third run. 3-1 lead. Catch now on third base. And O'Malley on second as the Huskies bring in another right-hander. It is number 13, Williamson. Replacing starter Joshua Joy. Joy goes 6 2/3 innings. Responsible for 2 base runners, has allowed 3 runs, all earned.
Williamson enters the game, appearing in 3. The grand total of 3 2/3 inning pitch, giving up 4 earned runs during that time period. 3 hits, a walk, only 2 strikeouts. Batter sitting .231 against him. He does have 2 wild pitches and 2 hits batsmen. With runners on second and third, that could become a big deal. It would only take one wild pitch to score Dylan Ketch from third. He can run pretty well.
And he knows his way around home plate.
He does certainly know that.
He knows the caroms that the ball can take off the backstop. So Williamson completes his warm-ups. Joy, the starter, finished with 6 2/3, allowed 11 hits, struck out 4 Seahawks, walked 5, and hit a batter. It was a walk and a hit batsman this inning. The hit batsman was Tyler Canoe, and he's the one that has crossed the plate to make it a 3-1 game.
And in the 3-1 game, here comes the 3-for-3 man, Tyler Petrosino. 3 singles on the day for him. They could use another here. First pitch to him. Upstairs for a ball. Count moves 1-0. Funny shape to that last pitch, most likely a curveball. And that one hit hard down to left field. Left field is still running back, and it's going to go over his head and over the wall. 3-run home run, Tyler Petrosino. Step into one, baby. 3-run shot here in the bottom of the 7th. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered. Insurance run aplenty, and he celebrates with his teammates at home plate. It is now a 6-1 ball game. What an opposite field shot by Tyler Petrosino. He continues his impressive day. He had 3 singles coming into that one, and now a blast out to left field halfway up the tree line. Wyatt Williamson comes into the game, and not a great start for him. A 3-run blast. And a 6-1 game. Matt D'Amato now steps in the plate, and that one is hit hard out to left center field. The center field is still moving back. It's over his head. Down for extra bases. D'Amato holds up around second. Everybody hitting. First pitch double, Matt D'Amato.
D'Amato now with 3 hits on the day.
And out to the mound comes head coach. And that will do it for Wyatt Williamson. Comes in for 2 batters, a home run and a double. His day is done. What a show of power here from the Seahawks, right when they needed it most. Both of their left-handed hitting outfielders putting a drive into these ones. The homer and then the double.
Cicada, the next Seahawk due up, watches as a side-arming righty takes his warm-ups, and his numerical equivalent, number 11. That's Francis.
A lot of baseball is about momentum, and for Andrew Roman to have clutched up, as I'll put it, there in the top of the 7th, not allowing the run after he had runners on second and third with nobody out. Gave that offense some momentum, and they came out and proved it, putting up 4 runs so far here in the bottom of the 7th. Still got a shot for more.
3 of those 4 runs charged to the starter, Josh Joy. So his slate is finished with 5 runs allowed, all earned. And Williamson serves up the home run. That's 1 run he allows, and he's responsible at D'Amato on second, who reached with a double. All this with 2 outs after the amazing double play started by Moores at third. Grover started the inning with a base on balls. And Breen showed bunt, pulled back. Hit it right to Moores, who was in on the bunt attempt. And turned the double play. And Canoe was in an 0-2 hole before he was hit by a pitch.
Canoe down 0-2, comes back, gets it done. D'Amato is going to steal third, And he's going to be in there easily sliding in for a stolen base to third. Lucas Francis does get a strike. Francis, a sidearm throwing right-hander. Another fastball goes in there for a strike. That one was fouled off down the right field line. Now an 0-2 count here to Dusty. He chokes up, he swings and fouls off another. Game's not over yet. Southern Maine has a collective group, can really swing it. Another foul ball off the bat of Dustin Cicada. And that one hit up the middle, and it will be in for a base hit. Another base hit and another run scored. Now 5 runs put up here in the bottom of the 5th. That one off the bat of Dustin Cicada. Today's second baseman and senior captain. Captain scores captain. And this will bring up freshman hitter, number 28, Declan O'Hara. His first at-bat of his collegiate career. He's looking to continue this impressive bottom of the 7th. He's getting a lot of love from our home fans here down in Lake Myrtle Park. It feels like a home game. He really traveled well. Runner steals for second. He's caught between first and second. Throw back to first. Not going to be in time. Dustin Cicada gets back to the bag. Count blue.
1-0.
In there for a strike. Count moves 1-1. And this time the runner going, but it's not going to matter. It's down for a base hit into the left field corner. Dusty going around third. He's going to get a chase in. And he is in scoring, standing up. First at bat of his collegiate career is good for a double. Declan O'Hara. He continues this 2-out rally here for the Seahawks. Another run scores. 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th, all of which coming with 2 outs.
And we're right back where it started with Grover.
First pitch to Grover in there for a strike. And now another strike. He's swinging. Count is 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Huskies looking to get out of this inning, and that one fouled off. Count stays 0-2. 10th batter of the inning for the Seahawks here. That one hit hard, very hard out to right field. Right fielder chasing back, he reaches up. And he made the catch, impressive catch by the right fielder, and that will do it here for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 7th. What an inning. 6 runs scored, all with 2 outs. The home run by Petrosino, the double by Declan O'Hara, and a lot more. That'll lead us to the top of the 8th. Seahawks on top, 8-1.
Great inning.
Welcome back. We're top 8. Andrew Roman's still out on the mound for the Seahawks. He's facing number 19, Zach Moores. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Good start to the inning for Roman. He really came back with a vengeance after he allowed the first 2 base hits. Left him scoreless in the 7th. That one hit hard the right side and is going to be through for a base hit, a single off the bat of Zach Moores.
The Huskies have turned a couple of double plays, actually 3 to be exact. So the Seahawks wanted to do something similar to that.
First pitch, up high for a ball. Arlo Pike at the plate now.
That's the first time Moritz has reached base safely. He was 0 for 3, all against starter Dominic Perachi.
That one hit hard out to center field. It is traveling, could be trouble. Grover looks up, and this one clears the fence. That is good for a 2-run home run. Southern Maine follows suit here in the top of the 8th. They get a 2-run blast out to center field. Can't ask for more than that. And that'll bring the score 8-3. Ball is traveling really well today. That one was hit hard. First pitch in there for a strike.
Cyril Belanger at the plate, 0 for 3. A strikeout, fly out to left.
That one hit, popped up. Sean O'Malley right there. He makes the play, throws it around the horn. 1 out now.
Now 0 for 4.
One out. Catcher Kumainlin at the plate. First pitch to him, a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good pitch. Slider in there. 0-2 moves the count. 1 out. Roman takes his set. Looks home, and the 0-2 pitch is hit high out to left field. Doesn't look like it's going to carry all that far. Declan giving chase. He's there, and he makes the catch. His first play in the outfield for him. Had to track that ball a long way. Very nice play, Declan O'Hara.
Our coaching staff sent me a nice Sports Center highlight from Declan O'Hara, his senior year in high school. He actually crashed through the fence to make an incredible catch.
Well, he seems to be used to making running plays in the outfield then. Didn't crash through the fence on that one, but nonetheless, a very nice play. First pitch here, swung on, fouled off. LeBlanc. A one pitch, fouled off right side. 0-2, 2 outs. 2 runs scored this inning. Top 8, score is 8-3. LeBlanc, the 8-hitter.
Seahawks sensational righty Corey Poplawski is in the audience.
And that one hit hard again, foul ball. Seahawks of old watching Seahawks of now, and they're watching something good. Southern Maine, as talked about earlier today, their record does not reflect who they are as a team. They are a phenomenal baseball team, one of the best in the country at the Division III level. And the Hawks up 8-3. The Hawks, another team, best of the best in the Division III level, and they're showing it again today. That one again fouled off. Count stays 0-2. LeBlanc looking to lead the Huskies in a 2-out rally. Roman obviously looking to stop that from happening. 0-2 pitch on the way, and it is swung on and fouled off again. Count still 0-2. Looking at the 7th pitch of this at-bat. Roman today has been a strike thrower. 38 pitches. 31 of them for strikes.
LeBlanc 2 for 3. Both hits are doubles. One of his doubles coming against Roman last inning.
The 0-2 pitch again. This one hit very hard into the right center field gap. It's going to be down for extra bases. D'Amato there, Petrosino there picks it up, throws it in. And he now has 3 doubles on the day. Great job by the hitter, LeBlanc there. Fouled off 4. Only saw strikes. And got the double to show for it. And that leads on to a pinch hitter number 1, Colby Dexter.
Batting for the shortstop, Luxa. Luxa was 0 for 1, sacrificed and walked with a strikeout.
He shows the bunt. Can't do it effectively. Bunts into the hand of Dylan Ketch. Hope he's all right.
And Luxa was Roman's first strikeout last inning after a single and a double put runners on second and third for the Huskies. Roman got out of that jam with 3 strikeouts and an intentional walk that loaded the bases.
Count now 0-1 to the pinch hitter. Make it 0-2. Good slider, swung on and missed. Another 0-2 count here for Andrew Roman. He's looking to take advantage of the pitcher's count. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed again. Throw down by Ketch. In there in time, and that will do it. 2 runs are scored here in the top of the 8th, but that'll do it for the top of the 8th score. 8-3, Seahawks on top, bottom 8 on the way. welcome back. We are bottom 8. Michael Breen at the plate. New pitcher in is Burnett. First pitch in there for Burnett. A ball. Down and away. Breen, a very good day at the plate. Now the count moves 2-0 on Michael Breen.
Dexter, the pinch hitter, is out in left field, and Wilson, the left fielder, now moves it to shortstop.
First strike of the game for new pitcher Matt Burnett. Now count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch inside, and that catches Breen. Hope he's all right. Sounded like it hit him right on the hip.
He's now reached base 4 times. He's 1 for 2. 2 walks, a single, and now hit by a pitch. Last Seahawk hit by a pitch was Tyler Canoe, and that started a 2-out, 6-run rally for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 7th.
Getting hit by a pitch never feels good, but if it gets you on base, you will take it. Canoe at the plate now. Burnett steps off. Check over to first. Not in time. Brings back safely.
Burnett, the 4th Husky pitcher. Starter Joshua Joy went 6 2/3.
Another check over to first. Again, not in time. Brings back safely.
After getting 2 outs in the 7th, Joy hit Canoe, single to catch, double to O'Malley, and then he was lifted for the reliever Williamson, who promptly gave up a 3-run homer to Tyler Petrosino.
First pitch in there for a strike. To Canoe. And another check over to first. Again, not in time. Bring back safely. Count moves 0-2 after that foul ball by Tyler Canoe. Burnett checks back over to first. If this one gets away from him, Breen will stay put.
Breen was caught leaning.
Caught leaning. Didn't quite catch him over at first base. Almost hit the first base coach, Stephen Phillips.
He's been a target on a couple of occasions today.
He has.
Some warm-up pitches by the Huskies.
When his hitting career ended, he assumed that'd be the end of him being thrown at, but apparently not. That one hit hard to the shortstop. He flips it. Second base, throw over to first base in time. And that'll do it. Another 6-4-3 for the Huskies defense. That'll bring up left-handed hitter Dylan Ketch to the plate. He's been good today. Behind the plate and at the plate. First pitch to him here in the 8th. Way down low for ball 1.
On deck batter Sean O'Malley.
That one hit hard out to left field. Left fielder is there. He's under it, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Seahawks go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. Top 9 on the way. Not a safe situation, but a big spot nonetheless. We'll see who comes out for it when we come back. Welcome back. We are top 9. New battery in the game here for the Seahawks. New pitcher, number 48, Jack Wells. He's a freshman. Second appearance in the year for him. Behind the plate, Brady Smolinski. Had a great day the other day behind the plate. He's back in there now. First pitch from Wells, inside for a ball. Count moves 1-0. Leadoff hitter, Tom Verdusky at the plate. Good pitch there from Wells. Swung on and missed at the fastball above the belt. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wells would love to see some quick work here. Good pitch in there. Strike 2. Good pitch and good catch. Nice job, Brady Smolinski. Wellesley, one of the hardest throwers in this very hard-throwing Seahawk bullpen. Let's see what he's able to do here. Ahead in the count, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch, well outside, ball 2. Wells a violent pitcher, very much so. Gets up into his hips, comes down hard, throws hard. Body will swing off a little bit. Does it again there, and that's a good pitch. Oh my, is that one close just outside? Just outside. Count goes full, it's 3-2. Verdusky, leadoff hitter, looking to reach base. Huskies certainly in need of a rally. Wells would love to get a first out. And he does it! Wow, he falls over on the pitch, but he gets the strikeout. First out of the inning, and that one is a big one. Wells walking around a little bit. Head coach Eric Sorrell is going to come out to the mound. Hope that Wells is okay. He's now down.
Jack Wells, the freshman, 6'4", 220 from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, Avon Old Farms High School, which is in Connecticut. Business administration major.
Out comes trainer
Logan Menard.
And that will do it for freshman pitcher Jack. Well, we're not entirely sure yet.
Sip of water, maybe?
It's possible. Unsure of what happened on that last pitch. Cam Seymour will be the batter for whoever comes in for the Seahawks to pitch, whether it's Wells or a relief pitcher. A lot going on. Wells giving his cage to head coach, and that will do it for Jack Wells. 1 batter, 1 out on the strikeout. His day is done. We'll try and find out what happened for you and get back to you as quickly as possible. He walked off under his own power. There are now 1 out.
Holden Ferrari will be the new pitcher. Number 16. Ferrari taking his warm-ups after Wells pitched to the 1 batter. Top of the order, Vasoski. Vasoski caught looking. And now Ferrari takes over. A 6'1", 180 senior from Dover, Massachusetts. Dover Sherborne. Majors in biology. He's actually conducting his warm-ups well in front of the rubber, the lower part of the mound.
He is certainly going to get his time to warm up. He wasn't anywhere near hot. He was sitting in the dugout or in the bullpen. The expectation was certainly that Wells was going to finish. He would have had time to give up a few base runners before he was pulled. So Holden Ferrari comes in the game. Getting ready. We'll have a long warm-up, much longer than the standard amount of time for a relief pitcher. Seahawks all huddle over by third base.
Yeah, even catcher Brady Smolinski is in a full stand-up position, allowing Ferrari to really get loose.
Ferrari is senior. Good fastball, good breaking stuff.
Cam Seymour, who waits on deck, has reached base twice without a hit. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to Grover in center field in the first inning. Reached on a throwing error on the infield in the third. Grounded to Dustin Cicada at second base in the fifth, and was an intentional walk that loaded the bases while Andrew Roman completed 3 strikeouts after allowing base hits to the first 2 Huskies in the 7th.
This will be Holden Ferrari's first appearance on the season. Shows the depth of the Seahawk bullpen.
Seahawks leading 8-3, top of the 9th inning. And we are just nearing the 12:45 mark Eastern Time. This game started at 10 a.m. Lots of fog here in Central Florida. That burned off, and we've got beautiful sunny skies, warm temperatures.
Ferrari in his warm-up pitches. Good control of his fastball. And welcome back. We are top 9, 1 out. New pitcher Holden Ferrari out on the mound. Cam Seymour now up to the plate. He's got a lot of power. First pitch of the season for Ferrari in there for a strike. Good start to the season for him. Count moves even, 1-1. Ferrari has the fastball as well as a good slider. If he gets up and counts, certainly be wary of a strikeout pitch, which would be the slider. Infield shifted over slightly, and the count moves 1-2. Good inside run, or outside run to the lefty there. I guess you could call it arm side run is what we're looking at there. Count's now 1-2. We'll see if he goes with a slider or another fastball. And it is a fastball. It's fouled off.
Not a safe situation.
Not a safe situation, certainly a big spot. 5 runs isn't all that much to a hitting team like Southern Maine. Ferrari steps off. Getting the second out here would be massive, as they say. 1-2 count. And that one hit high left field. Declan chasing in. He's got a chance at it. Not going to be able to get there. Didn't have a shot, running hard the whole way. Another foul ball. Count stays 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on and fouled back again. A lot of foul balls here in this at-bat. 7th pitch on the way. Count still 1-2. Again, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Inside and down low. Ball 2. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 1 out as we come up on the 3-hour mark here in this game. Holden Ferrari, 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back yet again. Cam Seymour making Holden Ferrari fight for this one. Pitch 8 on the way. Oh, pitch 9 on the way. Long at bat. Good fight by Seymour. Good show of command by Ferrari. Another foul ball, yet another.
That's 5 foul balls after there were 2 strikes on Seymour.
A good at bat. Pitch number 10 on the way. Ferrari takes a set, and the pitch is swung on, popped up infield. We'll see who calls for it. Somebody's going to call for it. Sean O'Malley is there, not able to make the catch. Falls down in foul territory. Sky-high pop-up there. Good enough for another foul ball. Second life here for Seymour. We'll see what he's able to do with it. Ferrari in a situation where he's trying to get his out any way possible. Ferrari, informally known and much more commonly known as Moose. I was trying to figure out that story earlier today. Couldn't quite figure that one out. Nonetheless, Moose 3-2 pitch, or 2-2 pitch inside. Count goes full. Really good at-bat, both sides. Pitch number 12 of this at-bat on the way. Takes his set. The 3-2 pitch is outside. A well-earned walk there for Cam Seymour. Good show of fight from the left-handed hitting DH today.
Wilson at the plate now. He moved from left field to shortstop after the Dexter pinch hitting appearance. Put Dexter in left field.
First pitch to Wilson. Outside for ball 1. That pitch checked on, fouled off. Count evens up 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out here in the inning. 8-3 ball game. Small lead at first for Seymour. Pitch close inside. Count moves 2-1. Two-one count. Ferrari takes his set. Comes to the plate. Swung on and missed. Good fastball there. Another fight here, 2-2. Primarily fastball from Ferrari. We'll see if he keeps it here. 2-2 pitch on the way. It's a fastball. It's in there for a strike. Strike 3. Huge pitch. 2 outs now. Seahawks just 1 out away from a big win. Number 19, Zach Moore, steps back into the plate, today's third baseman. Time is called. Takes a check swing. Here we go, first pitch of the at-bat from Ferrari. On the way, good looking pitch in there for a strike. That's how you start off the at-bat. Again, not a save situation in the scorebook, but certainly a save situation in the minds of each and every player in that Salve Regina dugout. This is a huge spot. 5 runs isn't all that much, and he gets strike 2. Swung on and missed, fastball up in the zone. Count moves 0-2. Ferrari got the lead here in this at-bat, 2 outs. Looking for their biggest win of the season here against Southern Maine, a very fierce competitor. Everybody clapping it up, energy high. 0-2 count. Ferrari takes his set, and the throw home is swung on and fouled back. Very close, just getting a piece of that was Moores. Foul ball keeps the count at 0-2. He's been fastballs all the way. We'll see if we get a slider. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Up high and in. Count moves 1-2.
Smolinski sets his target a little bit on the outside edge, and that pitch came up and inside. So did Ferrari miss his target there?
Ferrari did miss his target there. They were looking to go outside based off what Smolinski was looking at, also based off of how the at-bat had gone. Count is 1-2. Another pitch upstairs.
Ferrari will take a walk around his mound, climb back up.
Reset himself. He still has a tad bit of the advantage. Count is 2-2, 2 outs. Pitch is going to be on the way. And it is fouled off down the right side.
Morris singled and scored on the Pike home run. Pike in the on-deck circle, should this inning continue.
Count still 2-2. Ferrari going to have to execute his pitches if he wants to get out of this one. Let's see what he does. Counts 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled back. Just barely getting a piece of it again. Another fastball. Pitch number 25 of the inning coming up.
Starting pitcher Perachi had retired Moores 3 times. Once with the K.
Ferrari also looking for the K. Count stays 2-2. Long at bat. He takes his sign. Takes his set and the pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Count moves full. 3-2.
Canoe wasn't even holding Seymour on at first. And Seymour will definitely be running on this pitch.
Three-two count. Big spot. The pitch from it's in there for a strike. Strike 3, and that will do it. Seahawks take down Southern Maine. Holden Ferrari gets the final out, and that will do it for Game 1 here at Lake Myrtle Park, number 5. An 8-3 ball game, and that will do it. Game number 2 on the way shortly. The Seahawks with another win, another offensive showing, and now another win in the books. They're 5-4.
The Huskies fall to 2-6 on the season. These two teams will meet again in April as the Seahawks have the Huskies visiting Newport, Rhode Island for a Sunday afternoon game after the early February games were postponed. So a meeting here. 8-3 the final. Salve Regina now pulls even in the all-time series, 3 games apiece with Southern Maine. The first meeting began way back May 18, 2001, and that was in Harwich, Massachusetts, when the then Steve Sorella-led Seahawks faced the Huskies in the NCAA Regionals, hosted in Harwich, Massachusetts on the Cape. So great job by Niall Silberman. Seahawks are winners today, 8-3 in Game 1. They'll be playing one more game this afternoon to complete their Florida trip. And that game will be against the College of New Jersey, TCNJ. That game is scheduled to begin at 1:30. Field repairs will be made on this diamond, field number 5. And the College of New Jersey is already out in right field conducting their warm-ups. Eric Sorella, head coach, and his staff will head to the huddle of Seahawks out in left field to congratulate them, get them some food, and then we'll be back for our second game of the afternoon. That's also a 9-inning game. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us on our first broadcast of the morning. An 8-3 final victory for Salve Regina over the University of Southern Maine. Have a good afternoon. See you at 1:30 back on the same channel.